what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
Hello everyone, my name's Simon and today we're going to be doing grip when we're receiving the ball, so when we're catching it in a rugby game. Okay, so all we're going to do is look at technique to start with. So we're going to need the ball pointing up and down, holding it by the belly, nice strong grip with our fingers around the ball, and all we're going to do is throw the ball from one hand to another and see if we can catch the ball with the grip of our fingertips. We don't want the ball slapping with our palms, so try and have no noise if possible. So throwing the ball from one hand to another and just focus on our technique. If you find that too easy, you can go further apart, so now you might need to throw the ball harder, and again, nice strong grip when the ball goes into our palm. Okay, so this time we're going to set you a little challenge. So in 30 seconds, all we're going to do is going to go from one hand to another and see how many times you can catch the ball. Every catch is 1 point, and if we drop the ball, we go back to 0. So see how many you can get at home. The next challenge, the same activity again, from one hand to another, catching the ball. Every time you catch the ball, you get 1 point, and if we drop it, we go back to 0, okay? If you catch the ball above your knees, so you can keep it nice and high so it's easy for you, that's 1 point. And if you manage to catch the ball below your knees, that's 2 points at home.
Hello everyone, my name's Mike and we're going to carry on with the grip and carry that we was doing last week. Okay, so first challenge we're going to do, okay, make sure you've got a good grip on the ball using your fingertips, your palms aren't touching the ball, okay, and we're going to pass the ball around our body 3 times, okay, we're going to put the ball down on the floor, we're going to get it up, down and up, okay, we're going to set you a challenge. See how many times you can do that in 1 minute. Once you've done that for a minute, okay, you might need to get yourself a little drink, okay, and then we're going to move on to the next activity. We're going to do, instead of going around our body, we're going to pass it through our legs in a figure of 8. You're going to do that 3 times, so 1, 2, 3, ball on the floor again, and then back up. And see how many times you can do that in 1 minute. For your last challenge, you're going to do both of the activities we've just done. So you're going to go around the body 3 times, 3, through the legs 3 times, and then back down, and up. See how many times you can do that in 1 minute.
Okay, so we're going to do some passing. So starting off with the ball in front of you, into your pocket, across your body, pointing your fingers to a target. Keep going either side. Okay, next, you're going to go onto one knee, point your foot out to the side, put the ball in front of you, and you're just going to do a one-handed pass. So grabbing the ball at the end, and then across your body. Do 5 on one side. And then you've got to swap over onto the other side, so pointing your right foot out to the side, left hand on the ball, and then pass. Again 5 and then swap sides again. Okay, then you've got to start on your feet, ball in front of you, and you're going to do the exact same but standing up, so point your foot to the side, pass in from the floor, and then swap sides each time.
Hi everyone, my name's Brad. I'm going to be a coach today and we're going to be doing dummy half passing. So, to start with, we're going to need a basket and 5 pairs of socks. What we need to make sure is that there's nothing around you that you're going to be able to knock over. So if there's anything fragile or anything valuable, just put it to one side or move it out of the way. We're going to set up, okay, so what I want you to do is pick up a target, so it can be a cushion or a basket. I'm going to use a basket this morning. So I want you to put it on the floor, tilt it up, so you're going to be able to throw into it. Okay, so pick up the rest of your balls. So in this instance I'm going to use socks this morning. I want you to take 1, 2, 3 big steps away. We're going to put them on the floor, and to start with we're going to go onto our knees first. So we're just going to practice throwing it from dummy half into the basket. So we're going to start throwing it with our right hand first. And then we're going to scoop it up from one side and then swing it straight into the basket. So I want you to pick it up and throw all the way into it. So I want you to start with your hands on the left, pick it up, look at the target and follow through with your arms. We're going to move on from on our knees to onto one knee now. So what I would like to do is to remember to keep the standing foot facing where we're going to be passing. This is so that we don't knock our hands as we are throwing. So onto one knee, let's have the leg facing towards the target, and then same again, we're going to scoop it up and follow through with our arms. So let's have one ball there, pick it up and throw into the target. So keeping our eyes on the ball, looking at the target. Done there. Collect all your balls back in again. And for this time, we're going to do it standing up this time. So you're going to have one foot facing the target, and then one foot just covering the ball as we throw it into the basket. So this time we're going to have to use our knees to bend over, and then same again, follow through with our arms and looking at the target. Let's have a look at our target before we actually throw the ball as well, before we pick it up. Okay, I'm going to move it on a little bit now. So we're now going to actually approach the ball. So what I want you to do is just cut the balls out a little bit further in front of you. So this time we're going to be actually passing it backwards to our teammates rather than just throwing it straight to the basket. So put one ball in front and the rest to the side. We're going to have a quick scan to see where the defenders are in the line. Approach the ball, set our feet, look at the target, follow through with our arms. So as we approach, quick scan, throw, and back we go. Set another ball in front. So we're going to scan for the defensive line and throw into the basket. Set yourself a new ball. Approach, scan the line, scoop, and throw. So approaching, feet, target, and throw. Last one. Approach the target and throw.
We've got a rugby ball, okay? I want you to place the rugby ball at the side of you. Okay? I want you to do 10 high knees on the spot. Okay, I want you to drop to the floor, onto your front. I want you to get the ball, bring it into your chest, snap your knees up, sweep your leg, ball down. I want you to play the ball. A rugby ball, okay, I just want you to place the ball at the side of you. Okay, I want you to do 10 star jumps on the spot. And then what I want you to do, I want you to drop to your front. Okay, get the ball, bring the ball in. Snap your knees up, sweep your leg, up again, play the ball. Okay, we've got a rugby ball. Just place the ball on the floor. Okay, I want you to do 5 chest to floor burpees. Okay, I want you to hit the floor, up again, and clap. I want you to repeat that 5 times. On the last one, on your front, I want you to get the ball, 2 hands, so snap your knees up, sweep your leg, ball down, play the ball.
Okay, so ball in 2 hands, to your chest, down onto your knees, onto your elbows, keep the ball in both hands, snap your legs up towards your chest, sweep your leg out, keeping your ball in both hands, up and play ball. Make sure you touch it with your foot.
Okay, we've got ball, wrap it up into your chest, right, down, onto your front. Okay, this time what I want you to do is when you snap your knees up, I want you to try and get up from the floor without using your arms. Okay, up, play the ball.
My name's Danny and we're going to look at some hand-eye coordination using a tennis ball and also a rugby ball and progressing on with a couple of challenges today. We're going to start really basic, just bouncing the ball from one hand to the other. When you feel comfortable with that, you might add a couple of claps in between you catching the ball. Next progression will be moving while you're bouncing the tennis ball. So going forwards, bouncing the tennis ball, going backwards, catching the tennis ball. When we say change, we're going to change direction, go to the side, bouncing the ball. If you're really confident, you might add a clap in between. If you're holding up the ball in your right hand, tennis ball in your left hand, you're going to bounce the tennis ball and at the same time transfer the rugby ball over. Like that. Keep going, opposite hands. See how many you can get in 30 seconds, challenge yourself. When you feel comfortable with that, we're going to progress on to the next challenge. Bounce the tennis ball and the rugby ball is going to go behind your back. So we bounce the tennis ball, pass the rugby ball behind the back, bounce the tennis ball, rugby ball behind the back, out in front. See how many you can do in 30 seconds.
Hello, my name's Scott. Welcome to week 2 of the skill sessions. Just going to recap on a few key points from last week for the catching, which is the most important part, which is the grip. So we're looking for a nice wide W grip, nice soft hands. Okay, we're trying to catch the ball right in the middle, in the belly of the ball. Okay, so for our first little warm up, we're just going to have the ball in our hands with the W grip. And we're going to let go of the ball and then catch it again, right in the middle, nice soft hands, fingertips if possible. Try and bring it into our chest. So we'll do that for a minute or so just to get our hands warmed up and just to get that skill going again. Just let go of the ball, catch it. Put the ball down so you can see the W from your point of view. Just keep that going. If you want to progress it a little bit, you can make your hands a bit wider and then back into the middle. So a nice clean catch is what we're looking for. Just maintaining that W grip all the way across. So we'll do a nice 10 of those, nice and clean catch, just to get us going. 3, 4, 5, chuck a couple of wide ones in, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so the next one, moving on from last week where we dropped the ball on the belly of the ball and reacted to it with a clean catch, we're going to try and drop it on the point. Okay, so what I would do is I'll bend my knees again, feet about shoulder width apart. I'm going to bend my knees to get closer to the floor. I'm going to drop the ball, then react to the bounce, keeping that W grip. Okay, so we'll do that a few times. Concentrate on the ball. Nice soft hands, just to get it under control so we're not losing possession with our catches. You're finding this a little bit easier now, you're getting the hang of it. You can stand up a little bit, just make that distance a little bit higher. Drop the ball and then react to it. You may have to bend down a little bit to get to the ball. As long as we keep possession of that ball, and we're keeping those grips nice and tight. And again, if you're finding that easy and you've done at least 10 without losing control of the ball, you can try it from a little bit higher. If it's a little bit more difficult, you'll have to just try and react to it. Move your feet and grab hold of the ball. Okay, so we'll do 10 of those really nice and clean just to get the skill honed in and into our memory. So we're catching the ball every time with the W grip. 5 of those. Again, you can chuck in some wide arms just to make it a little bit more difficult for yourself. A couple more. Okay, so our fingers are warmed up now. The grip should be in our memory, so it's automatic as soon as we get the ball. We'll move into one of the high catches that we did last week. We're bringing it into our chest, so nest to chest. But we're going to progress with the one-handed catch. So again, for this activity, you can either do stood up, you can take a knee, or you can sit down on the floor completely. For this one, I'll take a knee, just to emphasise the one-handed part. So I'll hold the ball in one hand, the other hand will go on the other knee or the thigh. I'm going to throw the ball just above head high. I'm going to keep my eyes on the ball and watch it all the way back down into my hand and into my chest. So we'll go up, in and down. just like that. I'll do it from the side just so you can see where the ball should be going. Up and in. Nice clean catch. Cradle the ball and bring it straight in. As soon as you make contact with your hand, pull it into your chest. So 10 of those, nice and clean. That's 3. Keep your eye on the ball, bring it in. 2 more. If you lose control of the ball and you need to gather it, just bring it back in, get back into position and bring it back in. Again, swap. This time I'll do from the front. I've got my hand on this side. This is my weakest side now, so I might start off a little bit lower down, just so I can get the use of where the ball's going and how long it takes to come back down. When I get more comfortable, I'll do it a bit higher, just like this. Good, do 5 more of these. Just make sure we're doing nice clean catches every time. Follow the ball down into your chest, keep in control. Do 2 more good ones on that. Catch, one-handed, and bring it into your chest. Okay, should be nice and warmed up now, heart rate going, fingers nice and warm, so this is our last practical challenge before we move on to Guy, who's going to set you some more difficult challenges. So, this is what I want you to try. We all know head, shoulders, knees and toes. This one's head, shoulders, knees and nose. Okay? We're going to hold the ball in the grip. I'll do this one from the side. I'm going to throw the ball just above head high. And I'm going to touch the head and then grab hold of the ball again. Shoulders and then grab. This is the difficult part. Knees and grab. You see how we're bent down now to get closer and back up to the ball again. Toes will be very, very difficult, but maybe you can practice that at home. So the last one will just be nose. One-handed will do for today, just while we practice. So for the last minute that we've got, we're just going to practice head, shoulders, knees and nose. So head, grab. Shoulders, knees, nose. Head, shoulders, knees, nose. Okay? Do 2 more rounds of that and then I'll hand over to Guy, who's going to set you some challenges based on these skills. So head, shoulders, knees and nose. Last one, let's make it a good one. Head, shoulders, knees and nose. Brilliant. Well done guys, keep practicing that. I'm going to introduce you to Guy, who's going to move on to some challenges based on those skills. Good luck.
Thanks Scott. Hello boys and girls. So if you remember from last week, we tried some challenges that included our eyes and our hands for our coordination. So these challenges are going to fit well with what Scott's just delivered in our session. So what we're going to look at first is a challenge for 20 seconds where you have to bounce the ball on its tummy, on its belly and catch it. Every catch you do, you get points. So for 20 seconds, let me demonstrate. You're going to bounce and catch. Bounce and catch. Every time you catch the ball, you get a point. If the ball goes away from you and travels away, or you drop it, you start your score again. So let me demonstrate that again. So you bounce, catch, that's 1, 2, 3, and if I drop it, my score is 3. Now, what we're going to try is for 20 seconds, is to see who can get the most score out of everyone trying this challenge. So we're ready to start. We're going to count you in from 3, 2, 1, off you go. So bounce and catch on its belly, bounce and catch. How many can you do? Keep going guys. Well done, bounce and catch on its belly, bounce and catch. Concentration levels have to be really high, hand-eye coordination, keep going guys, and stop there. Fantastic. So that's challenge number 1 done. Your next challenge, we're going to try by using the rubber ball again, but we're going to make it a bit more of a challenge for you now. So you have to try and bounce the ball on the point. So it's bounce and catch again, but this time you can do it standing, or you can do it kneeling down on one knee. So you bounce on the point and catch. The competition is how many times you can bounce and catch without the ball leaving you or you not catching it. You ready to start guys? 3, 2, 1, off you go. So it's bounce and catch, kneeling down or standing up, it's your choice. But how many can you do without the ball leaving your body? So keep going guys. Hand-eye coordination, keep looking at the ball. Fantastic. Keep going. and stop there. Fantastic. Your final challenge is what we did last week, but instead of using one piece of equipment, we're going to use two. So what I've got in my hand is a pair of socks and a tennis ball. What I want you to try and do this time is decide whether you want to stand, kneel, or sit on your bottom. Now to demonstrate, I'm going to stand up so you can see clearly what I'm going to do. And for 20 seconds, you have to try and throw and catch two pieces of equipment in two hands for 20 seconds. Now, let me demonstrate. So you go two up, hand-eye coordination has to be looking at both pieces of equipment. When it travels in the air, back to your hand. Now, every time you catch two pieces of equipment, you get 2 points. If, for example, you throw it and one drops when you catch one, you get the 1 point. So my score is 3. I then carry on. So that would be 5. That would be 7. And that would be 8. So the competition is how many catches you can do with 2 hands in 20 seconds. Get ready to start. 3, 2, 1, go. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down, maybe you kneel. Up and down. How many catches can you do? Hand-eye coordination is very important. Up and down. Up and down. Try and keep your score. Up and down. And perfect. Now, these challenges, please encourage family members or challenge your friends by text message and show them what you've done today and try these at home. So the more time you practice, the better you become at these challenges. See you soon guys, thank you very much.